The Ukraine vote in Congress often gets boiled down to one name: Donald Trump. His influence, the Republican Party's internal divisions, and the broader 2024 election narrative frequently dominate headlines. But to view it solely through this lens is to miss a much larger, more critical picture. The decision to support Ukraine, or not, is a confluence of complex geopolitical, economic, moral, and historical forces that stretch far beyond any single politician or election cycle. We're going to dissect why this vote is a pivotal moment for global security, American leadership, and the very fabric of international law. The conflict in Ukraine isn't just a regional spat, it's a proxy battle for the future world order. A successful Russian invasion would embolden authoritarian regimes worldwide, challenging the post-World War II international system built on sovereignty and democratic principles. For Europe, it's an existential threat. NATO's credibility and unity are on the line. If Russia is allowed to redraw borders by force, what message does that send to other potential aggressors? American leadership. The U.S. has historically been a guarantor of global stability. Retreating from Ukraine now could be perceived as a weakening of that commitment, creating power vacuums that rivals like China are eager to fill. The ripple effects could destabilize regions far beyond Eastern Europe, from Taiwan to the Middle East. While often framed as a foreign aid cost, the Ukraine vote has tangible domestic ramifications for Americans. Economically, the war has impacted global energy markets and supply chains, contributing to inflation. Continued support or withdrawal will have different, yet significant, economic consequences at home. Politically, it tests the very foundation of bipartisan foreign policy. The debate isn't just about fiscal conservatism versus interventionism, it's about the role America plays in the world, a debate that cuts across traditional party lines and deeply divides the electorate. It forces a re-evaluation of American values. Do we stand with democracies under siege, or do we prioritize an America first isolationism that risks ceding global influence to adversaries? This internal struggle has profound implications for the nation's identity and its future trajectory. Beyond the strategic and political calculations lies the immense human cost. Millions of Ukrainians have been displaced, thousands killed, and cities decimated. The war involves documented atrocities and war crimes, challenging the international community's commitment to human rights. Supporting Ukraine isn't just about defending a strategic ally, it's about upholding fundamental moral principles against unprovoked aggression. It's a stand for self-determination and against the brutal subjugation of a sovereign nation. The failure to act decisively could set a dangerous precedent, signaling that powerful nations can invade weaker neighbors with impunity, thereby eroding the very framework of international law and order that prevents widespread conflict. So, when the Ukraine vote comes before Congress, or is discussed in the news, it's crucial to remember that it's far more than a political maneuver or a litmus test for one candidate. It is a moment of profound decision, laden with geopolitical consequences, domestic impacts, and a deep moral imperative. It shapes the future of alliances, the global economy, human rights, and America's standing on the world stage for decades to come. Understanding these layers allows for a more informed and nuanced perspective, moving beyond partisan soundbites to grasp the true magnitude of what's at stake. Let's look beyond the headlines and appreciate the gravity of the Ukraine vote.